don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time, I don't follow trends.
It's week 5 of the NFL. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Taysom Hill, the very versatile quarterback out of Brigham Young.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Hill. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by the 1st overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss.
Now the second-year man from Louisiana, here's Elijah Mitchell.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 17 carries, 110 yards in the score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence to the right side. It's caught by Mitchell.
Finding room at midfield, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
The Colts are 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. And they'll be looking to come out in this. Amends right now.
To throw again on 2nd down, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Hill on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he... decent yardage. To throw again on second down. Hill dancing to his left. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Pollard again. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
Now Lawrence.
Renfro bringing it in over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
This is Smith with a grab. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Colts are able to move back in front.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the inline, so it'll come out to the 25. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Hill. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And Hill's throw brought in by Watson.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 2nd and 1, Hill to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Hill now operating for the red zone.
Right side to Watson. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Hill. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Allen coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Broncos.
Marquez Callaway.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Parkey with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. In motion right is Smith.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Smith catches left side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 4th down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They go play action now. Lawrence out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? One play. It appears that the answer is yes.
Hill's throw here taken in by Knox. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Hill. Looking deep for Adams. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up. On
1st down, Hill. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They go play fake, and it's Hill. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hill. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Off of play action, Hill. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now it's Hill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. He'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Harkey adds the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. On play action, Lawrence. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence, he's got Dulcich going across the formation. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on third down. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Now Lawrence to throw. And this is incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Rodgers to return it. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So the Colts now down by 11, 40 seconds to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think
the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the side.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They